Cats, our fabulously royal feline friends, are often mistaken for being shy, introverted creatures who prefer their own company. However, while cats value their personal space, they are the biggest extroverts around their favorite humans. They engage in meaningful communication with their humans all the time. You must have noticed your cat tail wagging playfully on different occasions. Most cats use their tail as an infallible tool to express their moods and feelings, creating a language that is widely accepted in the feline community. But that doesn't mean you should feel left out. By observing the tail of your cat, you will understand your furry friend a lot better and grasp the meaning of cat tail movement. As intelligent as cats are, they can express a wide range of emotions depending on the posture and movement of their tail. Some of the most common movements and meaning a cat's tail carries are: Number 1, tail pointing straight up. A cat holding their tail straight up is feeling attentive and alert. Researchers explains that this behavior doesn't necessarily have a positive or negative connotation. It just means the cat understands something is happening and is paying attention to it. They may be feeling excited and happy or stressed and worried. It just depends on the situation, so it will be important to consider the whole picture: your cat's environment, what other people or pets are present, any new sounds or objects, etc. If you see your cat with an upright tail. Number 2, lowered or tucked tail. Similar to dogs, a lowered tail can mean your cat is feeling uncomfortable or scared. In fact, the closer the tail is to the cat's body, the less comfortable your cat is feeling. When a cat feels afraid, they attempt to pull in vulnerable parts like their tail. If you can identify what's frightening your cat, it can be helpful to remove it from their environment if possible. For example, you can take away a loud toy that's making them feel nervous. However, it's not usually a good idea to try to move a fearful cat. They may lash out at you in panic because they are so scared. Number 3, puffed up tail. When your cat puffs up their tail, it's a sign of fear. Tails should not be bottle brushes. A puffed tail can be tucked under a cat, or it can be up and out. Part of the purpose of puffing up the tail, or any other part of your cat's fur, is to make them look bigger to other creatures around them. It's a defense mechanism designed to communicate that they're actually very large and scary and not worth fighting. However, your cat wouldn't puff their tail if they weren't feeling threatened to begin with, so the behavior almost always stems from a fearful reaction. Similar to other signs of fear, remove the thing that's scaring them if you can, but don't try to move your cat, who's in panic mode and may respond by trying to protect themselves. Number 4, tail around their body. Some believe a cat's tail wrapped around their own body has a comforting effect, perhaps because they are feeling unwell or cold. If you see your cat crouched down like this often, however, along with exhibiting other general signs of illness or discomfort, it's time to assess their environment and get them checked out by a vet. That said, this is a common napping and resting position for many cats, sometimes referred to as a loaf, and some cats will always wrap their tails around their bodies. If your cat seems well and is eating, drinking, toileting, and otherwise behaving normally, this tail position should not be of much concern. Number 5, tail low to the ground. Cats may do an excellent job of hiding their pain, that is, until the discomfort becomes overwhelming. An animal sitting near the ground with their tail down may be trying to keep a low profile. The kitty could be vulnerable in their present state, and they know it. Avoiding detection often means survival for a cat. We recommend approaching a pet with this stance cautiously. That said, a low-positioned tail does not always mean the cat is feeling unwell, worried, or other negative emotions. They may be just preparing for a nap. Make sure you always interpret your cat's tail position in accordance with the circumstances they're exhibiting it. Number 6, twitching or quivering tail. It's hard not to deny the anticipation and excitement this tail position usually conveys. We like to think of it like a child jumping up and down when something good is about to happen. That's how your cat likely sees it too. If you see a cat's tail lightly quivering, they are generally happy and ready for play, or whatever love and attention you want to give them. They are so excited that they can hardly contain their emotions. A twitching tip of the tail may also be a sign that your cat is excited or focused on potential prey or a toy, but it could also indicate mild annoyance. You may see a male cat's tail straight up and twitching when he is standing next to a vertical surface like a wall or tree. This is generally when he's about to spray urine to mark his territory. Number 7. Flagging tail. You might sometimes see your cat shaking their tail like they're trying to ring a bell when going to the bathroom. This is called flagging, and it's a marking behavior. Flagging can become an issue when your cat holds their tail straight up, flicks it, then backs up to urinate outside of the litter box, creating a mess for you to clean up. In some cases, cats engage in sham marking, which means they're engaging in a marking ritual but not urinating. In either case, you may want to report flagging behavior to your veterinarian if you're having litter box problems. The good news? Neutered male cats are less likely to exhibit this behavior, just another reason to consider neutering your cat. Number 8. Question mark tail. This peculiar shape of the tail represents a friendly cat mood. You get to witness an amiable side of your pet that in cats is a rare thing. It is suggested that whenever you find your cat with a curled up tip tail, then just simply give your hand to them so that they can sniff it, and you can even show them some petting and extra care. Also, this type of tail can act as an invitation to the guests at your place. Number 9. Tail held between the legs. This is a submissive position that's likely trying to convey that your cat is scared, upset, or wants to be left alone. Unlike the bristled tail, a submissive tail can make a cat look smaller and less threatening to another aggressive cat. If you see her in this position, don't approach. If cornered, she may still hiss, scratch and slash or bite, or turn on her back with her claws up, ready for defense. Number 10. Wraps tail around other cats. For cats, grooming or licking is probably the most prominent gesture that indicates affection. But do you know that the cat tail language also has a way of showing friendship and love? Cats often wrap their tail around the tails of other cats as a sign of friendship or companionship, which can be widely considered to be the human equivalent of putting an arm around the shoulders of a loved one. Conclusion. Cats are masters of non-vocal communication. The emotions they convey with their tails are excellent examples of this ability. It's adaptive, and it helps them avoid detection by prey or predators to get their point across silently. It also helps them prevent physical conflicts, which ups the risk of injury or worse. Cat tail language is easy to read if you pay attention. So hopefully, this article has helped you to understand what they're trying to tell you.